Um, Saturday the other day said, "Take it on the chin if this comes crumbling down because it was inevitable. It was going to come crumbling down. I didn't think it would come crumbling down like that. I didn't think we were going to win today. Said that all week. Was very hopeful. At the most I was hoping for was a draw. Really, did I think we could nick it? Yeah, I did because Liverpool are a team that give you opportunities, but there wasn't really much thought that I was going to be watching United beat them. They don't usually lose at home this season, even though they've been off the boil, they've lost one. So I didn't think we were going to see that. I can only put this down to um, a collective fatigue. Too many matches, too short a time, too thin a squad, too reliant on a couple of individuals. It's got to be it. And does it hurt because it's them? Of course it hurts because it's them. But all they're going to win this season is the We Beat United trophy. So who gives a shit? It probably does put to bed those tiniest of possibilities of us doing anything in the league this season, except finishing in the top three, which I think is well doable. Spurs and Newcastle look like they're shitting the bed sufficiently to allow Liverpool off the hook, because even though they've been poor, they're going to accumulate enough points, I think, because of those teams just shitting the bed. It's hard to know where to start today. Apart from, can I reiterate what I said the other day? You know what these players are capable of. You know what this manager is capable of. Do I think Ten Hag made mistakes today? Yeah, I do. I would have had the extra midfielder in Sabitzer and utilised Fred just as a pure pressing machine, almost like a free pressing machine in a free role as a number 10, as I mentioned in my preview, and sacrifice Veghorst a little bit. Anthony or Sancho would have been a toss of coin. Anthony was poor today. Marcus was poor today. In fact, everyone was. You don't fucking lose 7-0 without everyone being poor. Worried about Casemiro. Early in the game, he looked off it. I mean, even at half time, wasn't too panicked, in all honesty. I'm like, all right, they've nicked a goal, but they've not really created a lot. We've had a couple of opportunities. This could go either way from here. My son asked me at half time, what score do you reckon? And I said 2-2. Well, I was a fucking bit of a way off that, I think. But it sort of sums up what the mood was at half time, is that we were close. This was an even-ish game where you go, yeah, all right, I can see them probably getting another one, and I can see us putting some away here. But just in the second half, I don't know what happened. Like Ginev said, just a collective falling off of heads from United. And what's the way to explain that? For me, it can only be look at the sheer number of games that we've been playing, and it's just took too much of a toll on the squad. That's all I can put it down to. Did the lads suddenly not remember how to defend? Did De Gea not? Do you know they had 8 shots on target, scored 7. What the fuck? You know, sometimes that's football for you, isn't it? It goes like frustration, man. Frustration because it's humiliating. We've been absolutely destroyed here today. Absolutely destroyed. I'm trying to think about the 5 things that we learnt for that video. I'm going to have to have a look at some of the stats and some other stuff, because at the moment, man, I don't know. International break can't come soon enough for us. That is a heavy, heavy defeat United have just had there. I'm absolutely wounded. Absolutely, absolutely wounded. And I've had it all weekend. We got beat off Scousers yesterday. Proper shit weekend of football. And Europa League and that on the horizon. Quarter final of the FA Cup. I think finishing inside the top 3, picking up a Europa League, that's got to be the aim. I'm hoping we got the Manchester City game kicked off a run for us, which has been sensational. Hopefully that kicks off a run for us. It was a little bit open, a little bit too giddy. Definitely a little bit reliant on Casemiro. The drop off in quality to the also, to the lads who make up the numbers in the squad is vast. United crumble without him in a big, big way. I am not looking forward to going on Vibe with 5 tomorrow. At all. Oh. So, even though I kind of thought we were going to lose today, it's the watching it happen, isn't it? It's the watching it happen. It's the watching a car crash in slow-mo and not able to do anything about it. Very interesting to see how Ten Hag picks him up after this. Who he rests, who he rotates. He's been so good with his subs, but I think Liverpool, and I know it's probably worth giving Liverpool a little bit of credit here. They are a sort of team that can go big, big with momentum. And they had a lot of momentum going their way. But a little bit of a reality check for United and United fans there. We're still a minute off it, aren't we? Got a big summer ahead of us, hopefully with new owners, hopefully retool this squad, hopefully back this manager, get rid of the fucking Glazers and see what happens. Yeah, tough one to take, that one, I reckon, tonight. I mean, talk to me in the comments, like, is it just what I said the other day when I said take this on the chin when it inevitably comes? Was there more to it than that? Was selection an issue? Like, I think you got a couple of the things wrong in selection, but you should be able to get a couple of things wrong and still get an all right result. You select Vaghorst over Sabitzer shouldn't mean 7-0. Do you know what I mean? Like, it might make the difference in one goal, perhaps, maybe. But it's not a 7-goal swing by that one decision. Was there any of the players you're unhappy with? Again, you know what these guys are capable of. There's no drama here. Is it just fatigue? Is it just fatigue? Yeah, tough one to take that. I'm out of here. See you in the morning.